Well, Dune 3. Now, you guys, of course, remember that just a couple of few select 70 millimeter IMAX screenings of Dune 3 went on sale a few months ago. And they sold out very quickly. It was, of course, it was a very limited number of seats, but they sold out very quickly. And not only did they sell out at that time, people wanted them so badly, they were not just being sold for, they were actually being sold. Like, it's one thing to put something up for sale on eBay and say, I want $1 million for this pencil. But it's a different thing if somebody actually pays $1 million for that pencil. And what happened with the Dune 3 tickets, those early ones, people were asking for $2,500 a pair, and people were buying them for $2,500 a pair.
I don't get it.
Which, as it turns out, isn't all that far off retail, which we'll talk about in a little while here. But today, Denis Villeneuve said on his Instagram that we are putting more. That sounds more like Georges St. Pierre than a French Canadian.
I was going to say, is that ESP?
It sounds, but they're both from French Canada. I mean, they're going to sound a little bit alike.
Batroc on the show.
Kike Batroc the Leaper is here. So Denis Villeneuve came out and said, we're going to put more tickets on sale on August 18th, Tuesday. And sure enough, this morning, the tickets went on sale.
Or so they say.
Or so they claim. Because, well, everybody's been paying attention, understandably so, to the Doomsday tickets. Yesterday, we talked about the fact that the Doomsday tickets are pacing 65% ahead of what the advanced ticket sales were for Spider-Man Brand New Day. And that movie went on to break the all-time opening weekend box office record. Well, lest you think that means there's not going to be anybody else around to go see Dune 3 on Doomsday. Well, rumors of its demise apparently have been greatly exaggerated, because a lot of people, including myself, when they went to go to try to buy tickets, this is on my Instagram that I just put up a little while ago, when people went to try to go buy tickets, no bueno, no good. Nope. In the words of the great and iconic Apu from The Simpsons, thank you, come again. So I tried Atom tickets. And on this was AMC, by the way. Then on Atom tickets, eventually I got in, and it even let me go to the ticket. I selected my seats, hit purchase, and it said, somebody's already bought these tickets. Make another selection. I'm like, well, why the hell did you just say they were available? Fine. So I select two more seats. These seats have already been selected. Choose another. And again, and again, and again, until finally said, this screening is sold out. And I'm like, double effers, F you. I was so mad. So I go, of course, to Fandango, and I choose one screening. Sorry, this is sold out. I tried it for the next day. Sorry, this is sold out. I tried at another theater. Sorry, the Monday sold out. Tried it for the Tuesday. Sorry, this is sold out. Now, before any of that, though, and I've got a bone to pick here, Jonathan, with the good folks at Imax. I have a bone to pick.
It sounds like it.
Because Imax said we're going to have these special Imax Insider screenings. Sound all special, right? It says, but Johnny boy, you're not an IMAX Insider. You got to sign up first. So yesterday, you did? So did I. Yeah. Like a good boy, I went ahead and I signed up for IMAX Insider to make sure I could buy those IMAX Insider tickets. So this morning, again, following the rules and doing what they told me, I'm on the IMAX page, right where they have the screenings and the show times, and I'm just waiting for 9 a.m. to hit when those grayed out 6 p.m. boxes will turn blue so I could click them. And sure enough, because I'm an insider now, right? I'm an insider. So sure enough, 9 a.m. comes, the little grayed out 6 p.m. box turns blue. That means you can click it now. Great. I'm going to go buy my insider tickets. You know what happened when I clicked that exclusive IMAX Insider ticket purchase thing?
Yeah,
it just took me to Fandango, where every other chud and mouth breather like me was already in line trying to buy their tickets. Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. What happened to I'm an insider? Woo, isn't this special? I literally waited till 9 a.m. Boom, click on it, and it just takes me to where everybody else is getting them, except Those mouth-breathing chuds like me were more smart than me, SMRT, and they were there waiting in line since like 7:30 in the morning that I didn't think I had to do because I'm an insider. So
we were a good boy. We did what I thought I was being a good boy. I did what Denis asked me to do. I'm like, how does a theater know I was a good boy, though? How do I even prove that I'm a good boy and I signed up for this? No, it doesn't matter because I just got redirected.
You didn't have to be an insider.
Yeah, with the hooligans.
You didn't have to be an insider. Anything. So me and my other mouth-breathing chuds, we're going to the exact same screening, except everything got sold out. Now, I managed then, after having to go back in line for AMC and wait another 7 minutes just to get into the site, I managed to grab a couple of tickets for the Thursday. It's not the Monday advanced. It's not the Tuesday advance, but whatever. I got to get in and got mine for the Tuesday.
But it's like the standard IMAX, right? Because
no, it wasn't even IMAX. I saw it. I got it for the Dolby Atmos Prime.
So those are available. So here's something funny. I can't share the screen, but because the 70 millimeter is at the Universal AMC, Universal Studios.
Oh, I heard they're not even showing it.
So when you
on
go
the site,
there,
like you can't even have the option.
It says, sorry, there are no listings like available for this movie here, because it got so overwhelmed they had to take it down. The server crashed. So it is available, but not right now because the server crashed.
Yeah. So Fandango's. So then I went to Fandango. Fandango's site was crippled to a crawl. I was 3 minutes wait for 22 minutes before 3 minutes went down to 2 minutes.
And it kept logging me out. I kept getting logged out.
Yep.
And then I had to sign back in.
Yeah. And same thing happened with me on Atom Tickets. Same thing happened with me on Fandango. Obviously, AMC, I finally got in it, but I couldn't get tickets for the early one. So I got one for the Thursday. Now, I got lucky. My wife, Anne, who is a persistent little badger, she kept trying. And I guess what happened was, and apparently this was a big thing that was happening, people were getting tickets, then finding out their friends also got tickets, so they would cancel their tickets. And my wife, Ann, was able to snag us not even 2 seats together. We got a seat one in front of the other for the Monday screening of
She can hit you
Dune.
if you start sleeping or something.
Yes.
You start talking, she'll hit you.
So I got mine, but I started, when I was able to get back into the AMC website, I started going through the various screenings on the Thursday, and they're either sold out, front row only, or disabled only. Like that was it. They were all selling out fast. Now look, let's be very clear here. Dune 3 is not going to make anywhere near as much as Avengers Doomsday. Of course not. You'd have to be a fool to think that. But also being true at the same time is, make no mistake, this thing's going to make a lot of money for what it is. It's going to make a lot. And, I remember saying, Jonathan, before the first Dune came out and people saying, is this going to be $1 billion film? And I remember saying to people, listen, I think it's going to be great, but this is not the type of movie that will ever be $1 billion film.
I had it about 800.
Yeah, and I think the first one, I mean, there was some extenuating circumstances. The second one made close to 800, but it's just what it is. It's not a populist movie. It's not a 4-quadrant movie. It's not for everybody. It's just not a bit, but I mean, Dune 3, considering how good Dune 2 was, and with the big momentum of Doomsday, I think maybe there is a possibility that Dune 3 could actually end up being $1 billion film.
Yeah, it could cross it.
I mean, at least if today's ticket sales have anything to say about it. And some people are saying, I bet you IMAX regrets signing the deal with Dune 3 instead of Doomsday. IMAX is perfectly happy. Every seat is sold. And so it doesn't matter if every seat is sold for Doomsday or for Dune 3, as long as every seat is sold, that's all they care about, and they're selling.
Yeah, and Odyssey is sold through September. I think we're going to see Odyssey available on some screens going into October.
That's possible. That's definitely possible that could happen. So anyway, guys, question is for you. Were you able to get your Dune tickets. I ultimately was, but not before going through a lot of hoops and a lot of frustration and a lot of hassle. Probably about a 45-minute endeavor, which is why today's show is about 30 minutes late. Is because I had to spend like 45 minutes trying to get my Dune tickets. Whatever you guys think about this, jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts.